Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I am going to give you 120 days master plan for cracking the UPSC Prelims examination 2025. Guys, to begin with, most of you, if you are your first attempt or if you have not cracked the prelims examination in your previous attempt, you will have a doubt in your mind. You will have a question in your mind. And the question is it possible to crack the prelims examination in the next 120 days? How many of you have this doubt in your mind that is it possible to crack the prelims examination in the next 120 days? Guys, let me tell you, with my experience of cracking the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times, the answer to this question is short yes. Yes guys, it is possible that you can crack the prelims examination in the next 120 days very easily if you have the right strategy. And I am telling you this from my own experience. Guys, I have cracked this examination 6 times, and guys, you know, one attempt, in my last attempt, I hardly had 20 to 25 days to prepare for the prelims examination, and I still managed to not only crack the prelims examination but score one of the highest marks in that year prelims examination. How I was able to do this? Guys, because of my unique 5P strategy. Guys, if you follow this 5P strategy, no force on earth can stop you from cracking the prelims examination. So what is this 5P strategy? Let me explain you. So guys, I have devised this 5P strategy which will help you to perform on the day of exam. Guys, remember, the better you perform on the day of exam, the higher the chance that you will score more than the cutoff. So how do you prepare yourself to perform on the exam day? So guys, what I have done is that I have prepared this 5P model. This 5P model is made of planning, preparation, PYQ analysis, practice of mock test, and prediction of most important themes which have high probability to come in exam. These are the 5 things which will help you to perform on the day of exam. If you perform well on that day, definitely you are going to crack the prelims examination. So guys, let me explain each one of them. First of all, planning. Why do we need planning? Guys, in my experience, in the last 3-4 years, I have guided so many students. One thing I have observed, that those aspirants who work very hard, who are very sincere, but still they fail to crack the prelims examination are those candidates who fail to plan. Guys, failing to plan is planning to fail. Particularly in these kinds of examination where the syllabus is very vast. Since the syllabus is very vast, you need to plan your every move. If you miscalculate and if you basically misallocate your time, you may not be able to cover the syllabus. You will leave some syllabus and you will have to pay with leaving some questions inside the exam hall, and you may fail to crack the prelims. So guys, planning is a must. You should have a scientific plan. What do I mean by scientific plan? A scientific plan must incorporate preparation part and practice part. Most of the students, what they do, either they give too much time to the preparation and very little time to the practice, or some students, what they do, entire time they will do only practice. They do not bother about preparation. So you should have a scientific plan which balances preparation part and the practice part. Secondly, guys, you need to also plan when to practice, how to practice, what to practice. If you blindly, randomly start practicing mock tests without any scientific logic, without any planning, then you may end up wasting a lot of time. Further, guys, in planning or preparation, it is very important for balancing both the static part and the current part. In this video, I am going to give you 120 days day-wise plan. Guys, I am going to explain in a while. Second thing, guys, once you have the plan, you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare according to the plan. Guys, if you have a plan, particularly if you have daily plan, daily target, it will give you clarity. Most of the students, what happen is once the exam starts approaching very fast, they are not able to plan and they're not able to prepare because they do not have the clarity what to do. Let me just show you guys what I have planned for you. So this is the plan, which is a 120 days plan I have made for you. Let me explain what is this planning about. So guys, what I have done is that I have divided the 120 days, into two cycles. What are these two cycles? The first cycle is we are going to revise the static standard books. For example, for polity, we are revising the Lakshmikant. Every day we are having some targets, and as per the target, we revise that polity current affairs. Okay, so polity related current affairs we do with the static part. So in the morning, what we do is that suppose we start with polity. In the morning, we cover the Lakshmikant book. Suppose we cover the unit 1 of Lakshmikant. Then in the evening, we cover the current affairs from that section of last 1 year. For example, guys, you all know that this year we have the 75 year of Indian Constitution. Therefore, the chapters where making of constitution has been discussed in the Lakshmikant, those chapters are more important. Okay, so what we do is that we integrate the static part and the current part daily. So daily we have a fixed target for us. How do we cover the entire Lakshmikant in the 15 days, and accordingly we have the current affairs also of polity. This is how we do it. Further, guys, what we do is that every day we have given specific time for covering monthly magazine. So we are covering current affairs 2 times. How we are covering current affairs 2 times? Once we are doing with subject wise compilation. Suppose we are doing polity, we do polity current affairs, and every day 2 hours we are dedicating for monthly current affairs. So on one hand, we are picking one subject, we are focusing on one subject for the next 15 days, we are mastering that subject, we are revising the current affairs of that subject, we are studying the standard book of that subject. At the same time, what we are doing is daily we have allocated 1 to 2 hours for covering the monthly current affairs. Guys, along with the monthly current affairs, we have 150 questions from every month, which is the PPP, Prelims Power Play compilation. Guys, this Prelims Power Play compilation has been created. Every day I create 5 questions from the Hindu newspaper. Guys, lot of questions, they come directly from our PPP. So we have the PPP target also, that every day you have to revise. We have given the current affairs targets also, so that you revise the monthly current affairs magazine and the PPP compilation. Like this, we complete polity. Since polity is a huge subject and chances of question coming from the Lakshmikant is very high. Last year, 14 questions came from Lakshmikant directly. So we have given 14 days for Lakshmikant, means 2 weeks for Lakshmikant. After that, you see guys, we go to, after that we go to history. Okay, once we complete polity, we go history. In history, we do modern India 1 week, then 1 week for ancient and medieval. Then after covering history, we do geography. Geography again we give 2 weeks. 1 week for physical geography, 1 week for human geography. You see how scientifically I have planned here. You can see here, for example, in physical geography, you have geomorphology. So from Indian physical geography, we have the geomorphology. Like this, I have tried to have some logical relationship between the most important books. Guys, in this timetable, I have included all the relevant books, minimum number of books, which you need to read and crack the prelims examination. So guys, if you are confused that in the last 120 days, which books to follow, which chapters to follow, which are the sections which you need to follow, guys, follow this timetable. This timetable is scientifically planned, where we are trying to integrate things in a scientific manner so that whatever time we allocate for our preparation, we optimize our effort. Further, guys, what we do is that after every subject, you can see here, we have a test. So after covering the polity, after covering the polity of the last 1 year current affairs of polity, let me just show you here again. So after covering for 14 days polity, entire Lakshmikant static, and then the polity Optima notes, which is the current affairs of polity, we have a polity Optima test. What is polity Optima test? Polity Optima test is nothing but 100 top questions. 100 top questions of polity which are expected to come in the UPSC Prelims examination. You may wonder, how do I know what is expected important top questions? Guys, I have analyzed the last 30 years PYQs and I have analyzed the last 1 year current affairs, and doing that analysis, I will predict questions. I will predict topics which have high probability to come in exam. Let me give you one example. So this year we are observing 75 years of our constitution. Guys, so you will have questions on framing of Indian constitution. You will have questions on Constituent Assembly. You will have questions on everything related to constitution making. Who were the members of the Constituent Assembly? How was the Constituent Assembly framed? How was the functioning of the Constituent Assembly happened? What were the committees? Who were the members of the committees? Okay, I'm just giving you one example. Similarly, guys, there can be question on emergency provisions of the Constitution because of the 50 years. Similarly, guys, there can be question on removal of White President because it was in news. Similarly, there can be question on impeachment of judges. I'm just giving you some indication how you need to prepare on important expected themes. So guys, this top 100 polity questions will include all the expected questions which are expected to come in the prelims examination as per my expertise of predicting questions by analyzing the PYQs and by analyzing the current affairs. So you read the static part and you read the current part, and then you take the 100 question test which is called the Prelims Optima. Here guys, if you are part of my Lakshya Prelims test series, you will have access to the NCRT test. You will have access to the static test. So what you can do is that while covering this Lakshmikant book, you can also take our static test. I will highly recommend every one of you to solve our static test also along with our Optima test, because a lot of questions have also come from our static test. You can go to our website, which is OPTIMIZEIAS.com. Here you can see how I predicted Prelims 2024. There is a proof which we have given how many questions have directly come from our test. You can see we have given the question number also, the test number also, exactly how we have predicted the UPSC Prelims question, how directly questions have come from our cards, how questions have directly come from our test series. Okay, you can go through this. This is very, very useful. Okay, so I was coming to this plan. So plan, what we do is that subjects which are very important like polity we have given 2 weeks, then history we have given 2 weeks, then geography we have given 2 weeks, and geography what we have done is that we have tried to interlink physical geography and Indian physical geography, economic and human geography with economic and human geography of India. I have tried to link as much as possible, and every day guys I will be giving important topics also. If you are part of my Lakshya series or Optima series, in the last 120 days guys, I'll be giving you every day important topics, everyday important topics. Okay, whatever the target is, as per the target I'll give you important topics. There is a private Telegram channel for our Lakshya students and Optima students. You can, once you join our test series, you can join that group every day. This plan is starting from 25th of January. So from 25th of January, you will get daily targets and daily topics also which are expected to come in the exam. Okay, this is very, very important. Further guys, what you need to do is that you can also every day as per the plan, you can analyze the PYQs also as per the target. So for example, this is the target today. Okay, so all the PYQs which have come on this target, you can analyze and you can know what is the trend of questions which are coming from the UPSC. So every day you can solve PYQs also. So guys, what I have done for student is that I have made one special, you can see this Prelims Test Series 2025. Okay, I have prepared a special, very fine, very small course, okay, which has all the questions of the PYQs of last 25 years discussed in a theme based manner. in a theme based manner along with elimination techniques. Okay, you can see this PYQ mastery. Okay, so this course will basically, the lectures will come as per the schedule of the timetable, which is the 120 days timetable. Every day as per the schedule, one lecture will come, theme based PYQ analysis. So every day you can watch 30 minutes to 45 minutes these PYQ lectures if you are joining this PYQ course also, which will really help you. And we have put the cost as very affordable cost for PYQ. You can connect with me if you are already part of our Lux series, and if you want this PYQ, connect with me, I will help you. Okay guys, so what I want to tell you that guys, if you want the static test also, go for Lakshya. If you want only Optima test, which is the predicted question test and the monthly current affairs test, go for Optima. Coming to the plan, back to the plan. Okay, so like this we cover all the subjects. Like for science and tech I have given only 1 week. For science and tech I have given only 1 week. For economy I have given 1 week. For budget I have given 1 week. Okay, so for IR and schemes I have given only 1 week. But for major subjects like geography, history, polity, I have given 2 weeks. So I have allocated the time what is required for that subject. This plan, you don't need to change anything. You don't need to just follow it. You need to just follow it. I know which subjects must be given more time, where if you read the static books more, you will be more benefited. Where you need to study current affairs more, you will be more benefited. I will guide you everything. Okay, so like this, we cover all the subjects. You can see till here, we cover the IR schemes Optima test. IR scheme Optima test, you can see, okay, April end, 29th of April, we cover the Optima test of IR. Okay, after that guys, our full length test starts. Our full length test starts from 30th of April or 1st of May. We have 7 full length tests with a gap of 3 days. Every day we have a full length test. Guys, when we start the last 21 days we revise by Optima cards. What are Optima cards? Let me just show you guys. Last year, lot of questions directly came from our Optima card. You can see this is Optima card. Lot of questions came directly from the Optima card. You can see these are Optima cards. Okay, for particularly guys, for current affairs, lot of questions came directly from our Optima cards. You can see this cash for query. Okay, directly came. Then many places in news. Okay, I'll just show you. Okay, you can see this Sudan Optima card. Like this, we get Optima card. So last 20 days revision will be only by Optima cards. You will get Optima cards in the month of April of last 1 year, most expected, most predicted questions. Further guys, for candidates who are struggling with the prelims exam, okay, in Lux test series, we have mapping current affairs classes. We have some current affairs classes for history, species in news, then geography. So we are covering some current affairs sessions also, where we are covering important current affairs. So if you are struggling with current affairs, do attend our current affairs sessions. Okay, if you are of that category, sir, I do not want any sessions, I just want important questions, then you can get the questions also. Only question series is also available, you can take that. Okay, so this is the overall plan guys. The plan is, I have divided the 120 days into 2 cycles. Cycle 1, where we are basically covering the static plus current of that subject. And guys, once we cover all the subjects, then we are only revising with Optima cards, which are the most expected questions to come in the examination. Guys, every year I am predicting a lot of questions in the UPSC Prelims examination. Remember this guys, that in the last 120 days you need to focus on things which are important, things which are expected to come in the exam. You can go through this sheet and you will discover Red Sea, most of the questions with that sulfur gas, most of the questions I had predicted in my test series. Go through it, you will be benefited like anything. Overall guys, the plan is very systematic, very scientific, and I will daily come in our groups and I will help you, okay, tell the targets, tell the sources, tell the topics, so that you do not have any confusion in the last 120 days. Remember this guys, you have to take less decisions so that all your energy is invested in covering the syllabus, in practicing questions. That is what you should aim for. You should not waste your time in deciding every day what to do now, what to do now. So guys, this plan will give you clarity in the last 120 days. If you have any doubt regarding this plan, feel free to contact. My number will be given. Feel free to contact. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.